Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for coming down to have a wee yarn in the 2022 edition of the Fireside Chat with our head students, Josh and Paige. So welcome. We'll kick off with, if you could tell us about any highlights that spring to mind, that spring forth from your year as the head students at Newlands College this year.
Yeah, I think definitely just having the opportunity to even be in the role in the first place has been such a privilege, and also to work alongside our exec has been really good. They're a really passionate bunch of leaders, and yeah, I think it's come for a really successful year.
I don't think I really have any specific moments. I think this whole year 13 kind of year has been really fun. Got to have a lot of really cool opportunities and experiences, but also just kind of have a lot more fun than I have in previous years. Yeah.
So your things are about to, how many exams? Have you guys still got exams?
Yep, I've just had one yesterday and I've got 4 more to go. So I won't be done till about the end of November.
Right. But things are fast drawing to a close. At some point that'll be that. So what do you think you're going to miss about being in secondary school or about being at Newlands College?
Yeah, I think it's definitely got to be just the people, whether that be the kaiako or tauira. I think I've made a lot of really good connections while I've been here at Newlands, and yeah, I'm going to miss it. It's going to be sad to leave it behind.
I think being at college, and I guess Newlands College, is kind of, there's this very comfy atmosphere of knowing everyone and knowing all the staff. When you're kind of confused, just send an email or go into someone's office at lunch. Definitely going to miss that heading forwards into university.
What about, you've been here for like 5 years. I figured out that I've been here for 13, and if I think back to when I first came here, like the school's actually changed quite a lot, so I'm really curious if you've had the same experience. Like, do you think things have changed since you were in Year 9 at Newlands College? And yeah, if you could talk about anything that you think has changed or not really changed.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's been plenty of changes, but I think the one that stuck out to me is kind of the way that we've incorporated Te Ao Māori within our school. There's been such a significant change compared to when we were in Year 9, and it's honestly just good to see everything come to fruition, really. And have a larger presence within our school.
Yeah, I think, to me, some things have changed a lot, but some things have weirdly, well, maybe not weirdly, stayed the same. Like all around us, obviously, there's the very nice sounds of building and construction 24/7. But even despite all of those kinds of changes, and obviously COVID-19 over the past kind of 3 years, I think a lot of things have kind of stayed the same. Yeah.
So fundamentally it hasn't changed?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you could go back in time, in the time machine, to revisit any moments from the last 5 years, potentially to do them over again, would you have any do-overs?
I feel like it's kind of cheesy, but I think everything does happen for a reason, so I wouldn't go back and change anything. But in terms of reliving moments, I think there are several that I would go through again, just because I've had, plenty of memorable times here, and yeah, definitely like to relive them.
Honestly, I don't remember anything from the 9
It was all a blur.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I remember some events were really fun. Obviously, peer support camp, that was really great. But I almost feel as if I got to relive that this year as a peer support leader. So.
All right. So the final question is about a last chance to give some well-meaning advice. So we've got our Year 8 students coming in to do did you guys do that? Do you remember that?
The orientation day?
The orientation.
Yeah.
So they're going to come in.
Free ice blocks.
Yeah,
Free ice blocks galore, and kind of an first introduction to life at Newlands College. If you were going to address them and give them some advice, what would that be?
I think I kind of use this one a lot, but I think that's because it sticks with me so much. It's the whakatauki, whaia te iti kahurangi ki te tuohu koe me he maunga teite. Seek the treasure you value most dearly. If you bow your head, let it be to a lofty mountain. That kind of entails really that you should pretty much just go for every opportunity. And yeah, at the end you'll see where it takes you, and it's usually in a better place than where you left off at. I think that's really important, especially coming forward into college where there are so many opportunities. Just go forward and take them.
I think my piece of advice, if I were Year 9, I wouldn't listen to it. But that's why it's advice from the future, because you don't realise it back then. But I think success is kind of a weird word, and it's got a lot of different definitions, and it looks like a lot of different things, some of which you might not expect. So to not lock yourself down by any specific meaning.
Very interesting and wise words. I want to thank you both for coming down to share your insights. I've definitely appreciated listening to you both, and on behalf of the whole school, I want to thank you for your service, and I wish you all the very best for the rest of the year with the exams and your future pathways. So, kia ora.
Kia ora.